Hello everyone! Welcome to another Let's Play of The Crown and the Flame, Book 1. My name is Anna Mardal. We are about to start Chapter 18, which is the last chapter, and they pull a dirty trick in Chapter 18, which kind of pissed me off a little bit. You get people to talk to, but they're mutually exclusive. You can either talk to this person or you can talk to that person, which means that you have to start over the chapter and waste a key to see everything. So I don't like that. And it's the first time they've done that in this game. So I'm not sure what was going on there. But so this is actually going to be a little bit longer video than the other ones because we're going to go through the chapter twice so you can see all the choices. So, Chapter 18. Queen Kenna's coronation is time to celebrate, but will she and Dominic survive what comes next? And yes, by the way, I keep saying this is book 1. There is a book 2. There's a book 3. Chapter 18. The Queen of Stormholt. Here we go. Mere hours after the battle is over, you prepare for your coronation. I never really thought this day would come. Well, now it's here. You're not going to wear that, are you? Oh, I guess I should change, shouldn't I? Definitely. You need something impressive, something regal. Remember, this is your first chance to make an impression on your subjects. The right look can inspire loyalty and devotion among your people. So we can either wear our regular clothes, wear a winter gown, or wear this stunning dragon scale gown made from dragon scales. We're gonna go with the dragon scale one, which was 25 diamonds. Attendants help you change into your coronation gown. Now I feel like a queen. The doors to the throne room swing open, and odd murmurs arise from the people gathered inside. So regal. A vision in gold. Simply radiant. I approve. You climb the steps of the dais and kneel so that Leon can place a crown on your head. Soldiers, friends, honored guests, it is my honor to present to you Her Majesty Queen Kenna of Stormholt. Long live the Queen. Never thought I'd bow to any queen. Yeah, but this queen beat 5 kinds of hell out of you. Ha, true. Oh, Kenna looks so beautiful in her crown. Raiden, why don't I have a crown? You have 3, Majesty. 1 resides on the stag's head in your drawing room, 1 is buried in your wardrobe, and you threw the 3rd one in the fountain because it was, quote, crushing your brains. That does sound like me. Crowns are heavy. I love them both. Indeed they are. Here's hoping our new queen is up to the challenge. Captain Leon takes his place beside you. Well done, Leon. You managed to say all those words without cursing once. Damn right I did. My queen. Queen, it feels so odd to hear everyone calling me that. You look down at your mother's signet ring, which sits on your left hand. At least I have this to remember her by. You have more than that. You have all of Stormholt. But all the same, I know she'd be proud to see you wearing it. It's still hard to believe that we won such a complete victory. Your army was strong, my queen, and as such it was a decisive battle. We lost very few soldiers, and the nearby villages and farms survived with no damage. We can count on their support and crops for the coming year. Looks like we'll have enough for feasts whenever you like, my queen. Excellent. My people deserve to celebrate. As well they should. But the war with Luther is far from over. I know. We'll need to be ready to face him, and soon. You look out at the crowd. I just wish Gabriel was here. He taught me how to fight, how to ride, and how to rule. He stood by my side for 2 years of exile, never losing hope. Now I've finally been crowned queen, and he's not here to see it. It's like some kind of cruel joke. Leon rests a gauntleted hand on your shoulder. The old man was more devoted than any soldier I've seen. You were always queen in his eyes, crown or no crown. Thank you, Leon. I'm lucky to have you by my side. Just carrying out my duty. And there's one more thing. With Gabriel gone, I'm going to need someone to be my protector. Take a knee, Leon. Leon falls to one knee, and you take a sword from one of the nearby soldiers. From this day forward, you are no longer Leon Sterling, captain of the guard. You are crown guardian Leon Sterling, protector of the queen. Now rise. I thank you, my lady. I hope to become a man worthy of the title and of the man who preceded me. After this ceremony, you spend time mingling with your gathered allies. So it's actually making me choose which one to talk to. And whichever one I talk to, I can't talk to the other one, which is not fair and brand new because it wasn't like this before. And it's just going to force us to go through it first. Or twice. So I'm going to talk to Annalise first for this playthrough, and then we'll come and redo it. And I remind you that it is absolutely 100% my headcanon that those two have gotten together in the past, that Kenna will get together with both of them in the now, and that they're both 100% aware of each other and just triading it up, and they're happy. And I just, you know what, I'm very bi and polyamorous, and I like happy triads. So that's my headcanon. So we're gonna go talk to Annalise first. You walk over to Annalise. There you are, my love. Have I told you how stunning you look tonight? You must come celebrate with me. Let's have a drink together. Annalise, I always have time for... I don't like either of those compliments. The most beautiful woman in the room. Annalise loops her arm through yours and grins. You charm her. Annalise takes 2 goblets of wine and hands you one. You clink glasses and drink. With a party this good, I almost hate to go back home to Aurelia. You're leaving? Shouldn't I go back? You should stay because... Oh, I can't make that kind of commitment. Well, I'm going to restart the chapter anyway, so let's see what happens. We belong together. Together? Oh, darling. Annalise leans in and kisses you. Now go back to your adoring public before they get jealous that I'm taking all your time. After all, I know what it's like to rule. You leave Annalise and go back to the party. Well, okay, now I know why they forced you to choose, but still, okay, so we're going to talk to Whitlock. You approach Whitlock. Hello, Kenna. What's wrong? You should be celebrating. I can't forget what I saw. You killed that man. Prince Marco? But he was evil through and through. I know. I just wish there had been another way. You put an arm around Whitlock's shoulders. War is ugly. I'm sorry you had to see so much of it because of me. I hope that once the fighting is through, we can have that time of peace that you want. Me too. Will you go back to the foundry now that the battle's over? Eventually, but spending a little time in the outside world has broadened my horizons considerably. I think I still have a lot that I could learn from all of you. We technocrats are a resourceful bunch. My people are more than capable of running the foundry in my absence. I'm glad. I'd be sorry to see you go. There's also the matter of Hex. Several witnesses saw her fleeing Stormhold shortly after the cannon was destroyed. No one knows where she went. You put your hand on Whitlock's shoulder. We'll find her, Whitlock. We'll make sure she doesn't hurt anyone else. Thank you, Kenna. I hope you're right. Okay, so hold on. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. There we go. Alright. So, if I press this button, I can restart chapter 18 for a key. Oh, that's just lovely. Over here. Please behave yourself. What? I had keys. You just forgot I have keys? That's not cool. Let me restart the app. I had 2 keys up there and now they're both gone. Hold on, give me just 1 second, all right? I will be right back. And we're back. And my keys are back after I restarted the app. So, I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to say restart chapter 18. Please work. Please work. Yes, thank God. Okay. So I can see why they made us choose between Annalise and Raiden. Well, no, I don't see why they made us choose, because I really need more games to recognize that polyamorous people exist. But I can see, if they were going to limit you to one love interest, why they made you only speak to one of them, because both of them are basically a love declaration. So... well, it really makes me sad I can't have both. I insist that in my head, I have both. I'm going through all this very quickly because obviously we literally just saw it. Zip, 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 zip. But, oh, I really do wish that more video games recognized... And I know it's hard. I mean, heck, I have found in my own books that the more love interests you add to a polyamorous relationship, you're basically exponentially rising relationships. So writing it becomes harder and harder and harder, because they don't just have relationships with the protagonist, they have relationships with the other people in the polyamorous relationship. So, if a game allows polyamory to exist, then there's more writing you have to do, and so on and so forth. But still, I wish more games recognize that there are polyamorous people in the world. Because seriously, both of these, why should I have to choose? Why? Why should I have to choose? Why? They're both perfect for Kenna. They're both perfect for each other. They both clearly are already great friends and probably lovers, and I'm pretty sure they would happily share me. I mean, I'm just getting that vibe. So why? So, anyway, that said, Raiden. You walk up to Raiden. My queen. Raiden presents you with a flower. What's this? A fire orchid. It's also known as the Queen's Heart. You've got a flower for everything, don't you? Anything I do or say will fall short. This is your moment. Don't be modest. I couldn't have done this without your help. Raiden, in fact, I care very much about you. Kenna, let me make my feelings clear too. Raiden pulls you close, and the two of you kiss. I don't want to cause a scene. You don't? I'm a creature of shadows and whispers. Too much scrutiny and... you'll melt? Let's just say I'll be out of my element. Now, Go see the rest of your guests. Leave me to the shadows for now. Very well. Let's talk to Tevin. You approach Tevin. Your Grace, you look absolutely radiant this day. The throne suits you. Thank you. I think we can romance Tevin too, and honestly, I would very much like to do a playthrough where I do romance him, but the problem is that unlike other visual novel games, there isn't a fast forward button for the stuff I've already seen, and there's only like 3 chapters that interact with Tevin. There's the initial flirting when you meet him, then in the battle, I think you could have chosen to ask him about his love life. That was like chapter 15, and then in chapter 18 you can tell him he's handsome. And I would love to see what all happens there, but I don't really want to play through the whole book to get those. If after we go through book 1 and 2 and 3, if this thing takes off the way Long Live the Queen took off and people are clamoring for it, maybe we'll come back and do a Tevin romance. I don't know. I can't say. We won't now. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Your added troops allowed us to take the castle quickly and decisively, saving many lives. Stormholt owes you a great debt. Least I could do. You did save my life, remember? True, but thank you all the same. Rest assured that if you're ever in need, Stormholt will return the favor. Times being what they are, I imagine I'll be taking you up on that, Your Majesty. You exchange bows, and Tevin disappears into the crowd. As you celebrate in the throne room, you see Tristan hiding at the edge of the crowd. What should I do? Confront Tristan. You rush over to Tristan and yank him out of the room. Dom, what are you doing? You have a lot to answer for. The last time I saw you, you were ratting me out to Bartel to save your ass. I had my reasons. Let's hear them. Bartel killed my mom. I couldn't let the same thing happen to Rose. I begged you both to stop, but you wouldn't listen. You would have kept going until you were both in the dungeon or dead. I thought I had to do it for Rose. Please don't hurt me. Tristan, I won't hurt you. You might have betrayed my trust, but you're still like a brother to me. I can't believe you feel that way after everything I did to you. Some of us have hearts, Tristan. I'm sorry, Dom. I was wrong to betray you. I knew it as soon as I saw them drag you away. But it was too late. I know it's not worth anything, but I'd take it back if I could. I'd take it all back. You take a deep breath. I forgive you, Tristan. You do? You were doing what you thought was right in order to protect the only family you had left. How can I fault you for that? You step forward and pull Tristan into a deep hug. After a moment, he begins crying in your arms. I am so sorry, Dom. It's okay, Tristan. It's over now. After a while, you pull apart. Besides, Rose wouldn't want us to fight. Thank you, Dom. I couldn't have wished for a better brother than you. Tristan gives your arm a tight squeeze, then turns and walks away down the corridor. So we're gonna go talk to Rose and then say, I think I can do both, pretty sure. You walk over to Rose. I guess you don't have to pretend to be my brother anymore. I'm going to miss having family. You know I'll always be here for you, Dom. Always. You know, part of me can't believe we actually did it. It does seem like we've woken up from a nightmare, doesn't it? Have you thought about what comes next? Rose, I know that I care about you very deeply, Tom. Rose reaches up and wraps her arms around your neck. You lean down and kiss her. Thank you, by the way, for saving my life. I wouldn't be standing here right now if it weren't for you. You wouldn't have even been in danger if I hadn't gotten locked up. Nonsense. Everyone at Stormholt was in danger every single day that tyrant ruled. I'm glad I could help you, even if it was only in a few small ways. Rose. You more than proved yourself. You were bold, cunning, and brave. We do make a good team, don't we? Oh gods, one of those mercenaries is about to break the best wine decanter. Across the room. Bet I can balance this thing on my head. Who wants to put money on it? Stop that! Rose rushes off. Now we can talk to Say, who is wearing a fox around her neck. How did I not notice that before? You spot Say on top of the Stormholt walls and climb the steps to stand beside her. I wondered where you were hiding. I am not hiding, Lowlander. Just enjoying the view then? You know there's a party going on inside, celebrating the end of a battle that you helped win. You could come inside. You might even have fun. You may not be familiar with the concept of fun, but we Lowlanders quite enjoy it. Almost as much as you enjoy taunting dangerous people. I still can't believe what we did. Just look at those scorch marks. I've never felt the power that strongly before. It was like my blood was on fire. Like my blood was fire. It is, in a way. I can feel the flame burning inside you, growing larger with each breath. Say places her hand against your chest, just over your brand. Someday, very soon, it will grow too large for you to control. Without proper training, you risk destroying yourself and everything around you. I've been training. I've gotten much better at only summoning the fire when I need it. You may control it now, but it will get harder. Listen, where we come from, people train with this power since childhood. They have teachers and knowledge passed down over thousands of years. And still, some of them lose control. Some die. Then, can you teach me? I want to master this power. I can teach you a little, but not enough. In our homeland, there are others who can do more. I'm going there now, and you're coming with me. What? You want me to leave Stormholt? This is my home. Everyone and everything that I hold dear is within these castle walls. I don't know why you were brought here, but you don't belong with these people. They will not understand your powers. They will not know how to help you. Say, I want to go with you, but this doesn't seem like the right time. Now is the only time. You tip the balance of the coming war, one way or another. I can't promise anything, but if you come with me now, you may have a chance to save the people you care about. At the very least, you'll save them from yourself. You turn to look at Stormholt, the only home you've ever known. Think on what I've said. Say turns to walk along the wall. You stare after her for a long while, then walk back to the throne room. Through the crowd, you catch sight of a familiar face. Oh, excuse me a minute. Dominic locks eyes with you and you move toward each other through the crowd. Dom! I should hug him. You throw yourself into Dom's arms, hugging him tightly. Ugh! So I take it you're happy to see me. You're crushing my ribs a little, you know. Shut up. Kenneth, that dress. Is the great charmer speechless for once? You're not being fair. That dress would leave anyone speechless. You look... Yes? Regal. Stunning. Every bit a queen. There's the charm I remember. You pull back and look at Dom. What is it? I want to get a good look at you. It's been 2 years, Dom. I just saw you hours ago. That doesn't count. We were in the middle of a battle. True. Hardly a proper reunion. On that note, think you could tear yourself away from your adoring subjects for a little while? I missed you. We have a lot to catch up on. Of course I will. Outside, you and Dom walk the familiar trails of your youth. Huh. What's so funny? I was just remembering the last time we were here. Do you remember? The last time we were here? You were losing a duel. I was losing? We must be thinking of different duels. No, I distinctly remember a resounding victory. Well, clearly I was going easy on you. We're long overdue for a rematch, don't you think? I've been getting plenty of practice since then. So I hear. I bet I wouldn't stand a chance now. Let's find out. You snap 2 branches off a nearby tree. You toss one to Dom and take up a fighting stance. You sure you're ready for it? Let's see. 2 years of training in a monastery, several months fighting for my life on the road. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Alright then. Dom goes for an attack, which you block easily. Don't you dare go easy on me this time. I wouldn't dream of it. You and Dom trade attacks. It's clear you've both improved. You fight until you're both out of breath. Okay, I give up. Let's call it a draw. You and Dom collapse on a nearby rock, the afternoon sun warming your skin as you stare at the sky and catch your breath. Dom, isn't it strange? So much has happened. Tell me everything. I wouldn't even know where to start. What would you say is the most unbelievable thing you've done since you left the monastery? The most unbelievable thing I've done? Fleeing a mechanical monster called a Meckatar in a maze full of traps? Well, I know what all those words mean, but I can't say I've ever heard them in that particular order. I recruited a technological mastermind to our cause, Whitlock. You may have seen him in there. Whitlock rambled the entire way here about how much he learned from me nearly dying against his Meckatar. He's halfway through designing a new, improved one. He says it'll have 4 arms. We're lucky to have that one on our side, aren't we? Very. I wish I could have come with you. You've seen such amazing things and met such extraordinary people. They are an odd group, aren't they? A soldier, a courtier, a spy master, and an unnaturally clever teenager whose little finger doubles as a screwdriver. I have to admit, I wondered if you would even recognize me when you came back. It's one thing sending you letters. Having you here right in front of me, I hardly know what to do. I know exactly what to do. I want to remember this moment forever. I don't think I've had a moment like this in the past 2 years. My friends are safe, my home is secure, I'm not about to get killed by mercenaries or a Meckatar. This is nice. Well, when you put it that way, the bar's pretty low. You know what I mean. I haven't had much of this. And who knows how long this will last. I want to remember it, every bit. Will you remember this with me, Dom? So whatever else happens, we'll always have this moment. Dom wraps his arm around you. My queen, I will remember this moment until the day I die. Later that day, for the first time, you take your place on the throne of Stormholt. Your allies assembled around you cheer. All hail Queen Kenna. Queen Kenna the Fearless! How about Queen Kenna the Wise? Queen Kenna the Fashionable! Sorry everyone, we're not taking votes on this. Wise. Your rule is just beginning. It remains to be seen what sort of ruler you'll be. You're right. This is just the beginning. Raising your voice, you address the crowd. We did the work of legends today. We won back our kingdom. Stormholt is free from Navraki hold. The crowd cheers. We've won this battle, but now the war will be coming for us. But I won't rest until all 5 kingdoms are restored. Luther's allies still hold many of the surrounding kingdoms. Stormholt gives us a strong point to make our play from, but the fight is far from over. Luther will have word of this battle before the week is out. So soon? I thought we'd have more time to celebrate. The siege of Stormholt will be a story that spreads quickly. And if I know Luther, he'll have spies and informants sending him birds. And he won't like what we've done here today. Kenna, you killed his son. Not to mention, we also destroyed Hex's war machine. Luther will hear about this soon, and he'll want revenge. How long do you think we have, Leon? As soon as winter's over, that bastard's going to be bringing the fight to us. We'll be ready for him. We're going to take back the 5 kingdoms and defeat Luther once and for all, together. To be continued. Thanks for playing Book 1 of The Crown and the Flame. The adventure continues in Book 2, out now. And we will officially end this book so that locks our save game into place. And even so sweetly, kindly pinned the book 2. So, oh gosh, okay. That was The Crown and the Flame, Book 1. All 18 chapters. And it was good. It was so good. I really, really liked that. I'm going to upload these videos and, leave some comments and we'll see where we go from here, okay? I know I still need to do the Haunting of Braidwood Manor. I kind of planned to do, side to side, but the keys were just so precious and valuable and it didn't happen. So we ended up barreling through on the other one. But I will update Braidwood. So, my name is Anna Mordal. I'll see you in the next Let's Play that I do. And I really appreciate so much y'all coming through this with me. It's so much fun to have you along. Thank you for your comments. I read all of them. Thank you for the subscriber numbers. To those of you who come over to join my Patreon or check out my books or come to my website, thank you for doing that too. I really, really, really just love all of you and I'm so glad you're here. So I will see you in the next Let's Play, and until then, have happy holidays and stay warm in the winter. It's winter here. If it's not winter where you are, then stay whatever temperature you need to stay. I will see you in the next Let's Play. Bye-bye.